Okay, I'm gonna load this up again. Okay, yeah, they were gonna do something with chemistry, I think. That detective and these other people were just all very strange. Here we are at Splendor Bar. What's that look for, Mr. Sorio? There are like zodiac symbols over there. I wasn't supposed to tell anyone of my brother. I'm scared. I shouldn't have told you. I shouldn't. Mr. Sorio, you are in good hands. We will solve the case and get your brother back. I must ask, however, why exactly did they want you to meet with me? They didn't say that. They didn't even say your name. Go meet with the person who witnessed the crime in Splendor Bar downtown. They have a prosthetic leg. Be there in a week. That's a relief. It is still, however, quite peculiar. Hey, I'm here. Do you miss me? Okay. Yeah, I guess this place gives me the heebie-jeebies now. Oh, was that the detective again? Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Who are you? Zachary, mi amigo. Don't you recognize me? It's me, Skyler. That's the correct response. Except right now, an alluring Andalusian lady. Why do you do that? I'm sort of the victim of a poisoning incident. What if they strike again? I gotta be on my watch. Wait a second. Detective, did you take my lipstick? Okay. I compliment your color choices. You can't sway me with that. Just explain to me this. If you wanted to fully pass as a woman, why did you take the time to put in colored contacts, stuff your chest, put on makeup, wear a dress and get a wig, but left your mustache? Can't a lady have a mustache? I'm a strong, independent woman who don't need gender roles. This is a weird game. Yeah, but your mustache is blonde and your wig isn't. Can't a lady have a wig? If it so pleases you, detective. Let's move on. The investigation... Right, can't stand this headache, so let's get this over with. Oh, am I supposed to click something there? Oh. Okay. Already know what to do, so let's take a look. Lily, I didn't know you were a wino. That was not my table. Hee, that's something someone defensive would say. I suppose they cleared out all the tables except one. I wonder why. Yeah, and there's no label on that wine bottle. Maybe we could make something of this later. Okay. If they took some of the budget and used it for a band instead of these giant speakers, my show would have been much better. Instead they print posters for shows that aren't mine. Zachary, do you play an instrument? I played the piano until 3rd grade. Good enough. If I ever raise a show here again, let's show some love to your friend and play for me, alright? Other than being utterly narcissistic, detective, did you notice anything strange about these speakers? No. Okay. What are these random words? Pesto is the menu. I didn't get a clear taste of the drink that was served to me last night. It mostly tasted like a weird sour soap. I'm supposing it had no hint of olives, apples, or bitters. Lily, the sip was literally in my mouth for 2 segundos. I didn't have time to cover my tongue with it and appreciate its exquisite aroma. You nerd. Okay. I thought he was going to talk about like these random letters. It's kind of weird. They're all like zodiac symbols. Yeah, I don't know. It's got like weird stuff written on it. I don't know. Whatever. backstage door. Being here with Lily is nothing like investigating with Daisy. I miss her so much. God. Okay, deep breaths, don't ruin your mascara. Okay. Since I don't want to go back in there, I'm sure Jenna's taking care of it. I forget who Jenna is. What? What's that green thing? Looks like a stone, a marble? Looks like a marble, yes. It's not yours, I take it. Nope. This could be important. I'll take note of this. It's nothing else, I guess. Okay. I think I need to puke. Who mixes green with purple, and stars too. With all your comments on the color purple, do you hate my sweater? I didn't mean that. Your sweater's an aubergine color. Tasteful but not great. But they do say it's the clothes' hanger that counts, not the clothing. You're wearing aubergine dreams, detective. And looking good. You made Mr. Sorio cry. I'm fine. He's just crying out of one eye. It doesn't count. Detective, it's quite impossible to only cry with one eye. A tear fell, so he is crying. Apologize. You know, you can really tell you were the older sibling. Can we get on with this? Yeah. Okay. Alright. I think we should finish up around the bar before we go into the bathroom. Okay. Did I not click something? Let's see. This logo was actually designed by one of the performers. Big fan of what she does. Who is she? She performs here every Wednesday night, I think. Sings a lot of blues. Did any of your performer friends know about your identity? No. How will they react if they knew? Good question, I have no idea. I wasn't planning on them finding out, you know. Is that it? No, maybe. Whatever. What could I have missed? Alright. Hey, there's some red stains on the floor here. Yeah, there are. Zachary, could you duck and see if it has a smell or texture? Bad back, Lily. Missing leg. Oh, ahem. Can't you just shorten it? No. Now, Zachary, if you please. Yeah, okay. It doesn't have a smell. It's dry and a little sticky. Is it fresh? I don't know. I doubt that it's blood. I'm sure the forensic team are investigating it properly. But let me take a sample of it with a Q-tip. Are carpet stains common in this bar, detective? Well, not really. Once there was a bird show here, and for weeks the carpet was full of bird poop. Bird show? It was a vaudeville? Okay. I think that's it. Oh, goodness gracious. What could I be missing? Oh. What's this yellow thing under the table? That's the table I sat at. Let's take a look. Oh, that must be for the, thing. The weird... Was it cryptogram? What? Are these words, Lily? I can confirm these are not English words, detective. Oh, good. I did not want to look stupid like. Okay. It's quite strange. I don't recall a note under my table the night the incident happened. Let's take note of this. Take a note of this note. Hang on a second. Okay, I inadvertently skipped over that text. I'm gonna read it again. That's the table I sat at. Let's take a look. Are these words? Lily, I can confirm these are not English words, detective. Oh, good. I did not want to look stupid like. Alright. It's quite strange. I don't recall a note under my table the night the incident happened. Let's take note of this. Take a note of this note. Detective, will you ever stop? Ask the person who poisoned me. Okay, that wasn't really important text, but I read it, so that's fine. And now they put stripes on the bathroom doors. I don't like stripes too much. I won't ever wear stripes. I bet it'll look great on you though, Zachary. Might have to go shopping with him sometime. It's a very strange man. What in the gosh darn? Ugh. How about we investigate the bathrooms? Good idea. Slight problem. What is it? Which bathroom do I go into? It doesn't matter since neither bathrooms are being used right now, but since I'm sure Mr. Sorio would rather enter the men's room, you can go with him and I'll go into the women's room. It doesn't say which one is the men's room. Whatever you're comfortable with, Mr. Sorio, I can go with Skyler. Thank you. We'll finally get the detective out of my hair. I've been useful. Be kind to Mr. Sorio, alright, Mr. Hasgrove? Am I really that bad? Let's go. Yep. Okay, Zachary, lead the way. This game. The way there's only 2 stalls here, but now I'm a woman, you know. So, oh god. Tell me, what is that thing here? A urinal? What a vulgar name. How do you sit on it? Oh my god. Am I supposed to go along with this? Let's look around. How about you investigate the first stall and I'll look at the farther stall. Okay. What is this? Eek. Dangerous venomous spider attacks. Wow, that's probably a clue. You alright there? Yeah, sorry. A newly discovered species of spider has been biting people in the peripheral villages and towns of the country. Over 3,000 people have reported 3 holes appearing on the skin which swelled. There have already been numerous fatalities and amputations due to the venomous nature of the spider's bite. Witnesses said the species had a bright green body, 3 pincers, and is about the size of the pad of a pinky finger. Experts say they may be a species of jumping spiders related to the Orthrus, a genus of bright green spiders. However, jumping spiders are not known to be particularly harmful to humans, as they have only venom designed to be harmful to small animals. It is yet unknown what causes this new species discovered venom to be fatal to humans. The mayors in the towns most affected promise a fine cash prize for the person to come up with an antidote. If you find yourself bitten, do seek immediate medical attention. Until an effective cure is found, the Ministry of Health instructs to walk outside with closed shoes and have pesticides in your home, as well as to call a professional if required. Professional services to get rid of pests are taking advantage of this fact and have opened their own insurance, a company called Aware. Oh my god. Has formed and offers cheap access to various spider self-defense mechanisms to assist the terrified citizens of the periphery. Okay. Yeah, that's probably supposed to be a clue. I don't think this has anything to do with Skyler poisoning, as startling as it is. Anything else around here? Nothing in the toilet bowl other than some water. I wonder if the poisoner went into one of the toilets? If they did, which one? Toilet paper, pretty impressive. There's toilet paper in a public bathroom, though this place seems pretty high maintenance. I don't think I've usually been in public bathrooms without toilet paper, in my personal experience. I think I'm done. I don't see anything else. Can I not continue? It just glitched out. Well, that's exciting. That's not good at all. Oh, okay. Find anything? Okay, for some reason, I can't continue right now, so I'm gonna stop and come back to this. Okay, so the problem with this thing is that after you investigate that bathroom stall, for some reason the hotspots, the things you can click on, don't go away. So you can't really click to progress this text. You can only like just weirdly click on those hotspots. The only way that I think that you can get through this is by pressing the skip key, which is control, to progress the text, but like not holding it for too long, otherwise it'll skip everything. Later on, this goes away, but that's in a little while. So let's try to do this. Find anything? These bathrooms are pretty clean for a public bathroom. That's it? I didn't find anything either. Maybe Lily did. Yes, maybe she did. Let's go look for her. Oh, Lily. Lily, where you at? Oh, Detective Mr. Sorio, are you done? Yeah. Found anything? Just this. What is that? It's like a feather. What is that? It's a feather earring. It was in the water of the bathroom. It had traces of poison. I don't know what that said. There's no log either. Can't go back and see it. What? Find the owner, find a suspect. Isn't that so, Detective? It said something. I'll call Jenna. Ugh, who is Jenna? I totally missed it. Oh wait, there is a log. You just have to scroll. Okay, I'll call Jenna and ask her if any other witnesses were found. Okay, I didn't really miss anything. She said no. But lucky for us, I'm a detective. So I can use incredible skill to figure out if we can find anyone else. Really a little help here. The barman, a waitress, a fellow performer, someone else you spotted in the crowd. He says something in Spanish, I guess. I don't really know. The waitress was the one that served me the poison drink, so if we can find her, we can ask her. How will we find her? Easy. We can contact the bar's shift manager for who was on shift the night of the incident. Oh, the shift manager's name is Kelly. I had her phone number. I'm making phone calls to all my girlfriends today. Skyler. Goodness gracious. Be right back. Okie dokie. We have to look for the person on shift on November 23rd, 2200. Okay. Christy Henrique is her name. No, it's Christy Henrique. We must find her. Already on it. Do we need a phone book, police search, or Secret Service tapping? I'm just gonna... Okay. How about you let Sergeant Houston know you found another valuable testimony? Smart. Did I miss anything there? No. Hi, I'm Christy. Nice to have you here in our bar. Even if it's because of an attempted murder. I mean... Okay. Are you Spanish? Yes. Okay. I love your nail polish. She bought in disguise. Gentle of you to say. Mr. Sorio, is this not utterly ridiculous? I was told the detective leading the case would be here. Mi amiga, mi colega is recovering. Your colleague. I guess you would need to. How exactly would you know that? Huh? Just now you said the detective would need to rest. Yes. How would you know the detective leading the case is also the victim? I heard, of course, that the grapevine is filled with secrets. It's Henrique. You found this in the woman's bathroom. Is this yours? Yes. Thank you for finding it. Wow, I was worried about. I figured. It has traces of poison on it. You own information which you should not possess were you unrelated to the crime. An item you own is stained with the unknown poison that nearly killed the detective. Super Mario Step? What? Okay, I think I can click now. That's great. I'm gonna save it here. That must have been a disgusting experience to watch. I can explain. This makes you a suspect. I can explain, I told you. Please do so. We waitresses have to clean the back rooms too. The back room is also the performer's dressing room, if you can call it that. I think Skyler just flashed a look expressing, oh crap. One time when I was cleaning, I found a badge on the dressing room table next to the mirror. I was curious, so I looked into it and saw Tony Optica's face staring back at me. I'm a fan of his shows, so it was a shock to find that he's a detective. You mean to say he left his badge unattended in the back room? And now Lily's glaring knives into Skyler's face. Let's not push it. And how would you explain the poison on your earring? I can't explain that. Did you serve the poison drink to Mr. Optica? And what was the drink exactly? Why would I poison someone I'm a fan of? And how many people ordered vodka that night? I don't know. Many people ordered vodka. I'll tell him your fan words. He will be happy. As happy as you, he will be. Miss Lobo, you are still our suspect as of now. Miss Enrique. This dialogue's strange. But Lily. Yes, Mr. Sorio. Miss Enrique told us that she's the owner of the earrings very easily. She knew she lost them sometimes during the night at the time of the crime, and she's the criminal. Why would she admit the earrings are hers? Oh, bless you, cutie. Okay. Mr. Sorio, I believe it would be very difficult to get away with a lie like that when the other earring is still on her personage. I guess. Oh, but if she committed the crime and knew the earring would make her a suspect, she'd take it off. We are in mud. He's right, I'd have no reason to keep the earring on if I knew I lost the other one on the scene of my crime. Unless you didn't know you lost it here. Or you thought you disposed of it as it was in the bathroom. Well, what if the poison was in the drains? That would also explain why Mr. Optica was poisoned. There's something to that, except the poison is unknown and only appeared in 2 poisoning incidents so far. This is one of them. Even if the poison was in the drain, someone slipped it there. How would I even get such a rare poison? I barely get minimum wage. Hee. Yeah, Lily, I don't think we have solid evidence. We'll see. I say for now she's taken in for interrogation by the police. One last thing, Miss Enrique. All ears. That marble on the stage, is it not yours either? Nope. Maybe one of the performers. You should interrogate someone with a motive next time. Alright. A motive can be conjured out of anywhere. There's no way to say you didn't have one. Miss Enrique, thank you for your cooperation. How about we go to my office? Tea and evaluation. And he says something in Spanish. Okay, that's a nice idea. Is something the matter, Mr. Sorio? Nothing. Well then, let's head out. Oh no, 1 minute. I need to go to the bathroom first. Okay, well go ahead, Ms. Lobo. Just... okay. I'm gonna save this, and then... stop. Okay, bye.